se refleja sin fin.
When I look at this situation, out there in a big world, it just breaks my heart. You just seem to be lost.
and sunsets, but today, you know, X marks the spot. Got this little jack wagon taking off, little ChemTrail plane. You know, we're doing this, and what I've been noticing is, you know, is these X's. You know, they're just out there jacking our skies up. Anyway, we're not going to let this ruin our day.
X clearly marks the spot. It sure is funny how yesterday we've got a beautiful day, it's warm out, I take my jacket off, sky's clear, there's all those X's being sprayed in the sky by something.
23rd, 2016. ChemTrails. 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. ChemTrail City, April 23rd, 2016. Sierra County elevation 4995. These guys are making it art out of chemtrails.
A.m. on the coast, Central Florida, Daytona Beach. We started out as another beautiful Central Florida morning. Clear skies, now being blanketed with chemtrails crisscrossing the entire sky this morning. And there's our infamous X patterns, alive as we speak. Engines on, sprayers off. This morning about 35 to 40 trails we've counted. Thick haze now already appearing out over the ocean. What would have been another beautiful day. And right now actively there's probably 10, 15 trails. There's a fresh big thick one right there. And they're shutting the sprayers off about 40 miles to the south of us. Again, our infamous X patterns. Way to go, Bill Gates, jackass. Cut this shit out. We're sick of it.
Shot all day and I got these orbs, and as I was coming in to do the edit, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that this thing actually shoots, and I'm not sure what it's shooting at, but there's all this cotton candy looking crap falling out of the sky, and these little, you can see them right now, they're shooting by. They look like, I don't know, these white things with tails. And for the first time we see this cottony looking stuff falling. But anyhow, this orb's going to go into the cloud, and keep your eye right on the orb. I'll clue you into when it's going to shoot the first time. And actually, as I did this edit, I saw it shoots twice, and I'll break them both down. So it's just kind of meandering through the cloud here. All these things are shooting through the sky, these little white tailed things. Okay, here it comes. It's getting close. Keep your eye fixed on the orb. And there it is. It's shot. Now I'm going to break that down. It shoots again right here, but I'll have to break that down because it's much quicker. Okay, here comes the shot. There it is. I'm going to break it down so that you see it go forward and reverse, and you can see the projectile or the beam or whatever the heck it is shooting. Here comes an inverted color. Here comes the shot. There's the shot. And it clears. This is actually quite a long clip. I've had to edit it down, and like I said, I've got 13 of these to go through, and now that I know these things are intelligent or intelligently controlled, I have a lot of frame by frame work. Alright, here comes a better breakdown of the actual shooting. Here it comes. There it is. Reverse. forward, reverse, forward, and then it goes on its way. This is in real time. And now I'm going to show you the same shot here. There's the same shot. Now I'm going to break down the other shot, and I'm going to do it forward and reverse. I couldn't see if it was coming from the object, but when I did this, I could see that it is. So it's shooting something, and maybe it's shooting these little white-tailed fish-looking things that are just zooming all over the sky. Cotton crap falling out of the sky. Okay, here it is, the original clip, unmanipulated. Actually, there may be a little brightness. I'm going to zoom in and just run it all the way through to the portion I edited out. So you can just watch, and you'll notice these white things zooming through frames. But by the time I edit these other 13 clips out, who knows what we'll get. It takes quite a while to do. At this point, I can safely say these are intelligent things, or they're being intelligently controlled. And I am shooting this with a telephoto. So here's a close-up of the plane. You can clearly see it. Look, just above, there's a little orb which will come into play just above the spray to the left. And I will show you a better example of an orb. They always seem to show up when they're spraying. Here the plane is completely cut its sprayer. There's the plane circled. To the left is where he cut his sprayer. And the plane is not that much further away from me at this point. And I think I shot all the stills in a matter of probably under 45 seconds. So there's the plane circled on the right. You can see where the spray has been cut off on the left. And you can see how difficult this plane is becoming to be visible. And we'll keep going. In this footage, look. So there's an orb, and these things were all over when we shot in Virginia. I showed an earlier clip of one that was not visible in visual spectrum, but we saw it with the full spectrum camera through the telescope. But for some reason, these little orbs are always around when there's heavy chemtrail spraying. I shouldn't say always, but quite frequently. There's the circle showing you the plane again. Still clearly visible. You can get a good look, but you can see how the nose is kind of, move the brightness a little. You can see how the nose is starting to become more difficult to see. Now there's the plane, and all you can really detect is the tail fin. In the center, that dark line is the tail fin of the plane. The rest of it has just kind of disappeared. Very strange. This plane is not far enough away, over 45 seconds of shooting stills, to be invisible. As I zoom out, you can see it a little better, but you can see where he cut the spray right there. So, you know, anyone who wants to act like these are contrails, they're just coming from an uninformed position. That is chemtrail debris, or whatever you want to call it. There are orbs around, which we always see frequently when this happens. You can see that whatever was emanating from the back of this plane was just cut off cold, and that is not contrails. Not to mention that every hour of the day that we shot, there were these planes at different levels. Again, the reason I started to film, this is from an earlier shot in the series when I first picked him up. The reason I started firing high-res stills is because of the rainbow hue that was coming off this plane. And there were at least 3 or 4 other planes in view. This is the one that had this look to it. Now when I shoot video, the frame is just under 2,000 pixels wide. When I shoot stills like this with my good camera, they're over 7,000 pixels wide. So there it is, man. Another chem plane caught turning off its sprayer and then literally disappearing before my eyes. The nose became invisible before the tail.
To dry, but I thought I'd just show you a quick peek of what you need to look for when you're watching it. So it's these white things. You see that white thing moving there? And this one flies right over that plane. You see that? Now you're gonna. This is the beginning, so it's not fully zoomed in yet. You see? So see how those little orbs are just all over, but at some point you're gonna see a big one. So I'm gonna, oh okay, well there's one. This guy was pretty large, and these aren't bugs, because I see these things all over the damn sky. They are some weird entity that just, I mean, I don't know. But anyways, you look at that plane, it doesn't even look like, you know what I mean?